Hey everybody, welcome to Clip Notes for Success. My name's John, and today I want to talk to you on the topic of can you see? Because I believe whatever you see will be. And there's a great story that illustrates this in the story of Walt Disney. And I'm not sure if you know this, but Walt Disney actually grew up in a home that was rather dysfunctional. In fact, him and his brothers at one point or another actually ran away from home. And so he didn't want this for the rest of the families in the United States and around the world. And so he started to dream. And he saw a theme park. He saw a theme park with a mascot of a mouse, Mickey Mouse. I mean, who would have thought that a theme park with a mascot of a mouse could at some point draw millions and millions and millions of people every single year from all over the world to come and enjoy each other. And so he saw this park where families could come together, where parents could bring their kids and have a great time and experience a better life than he had with his parents. And so the problem was he was just this kid that hadn't done this before, and he didn't have the money to do it. And so you could imagine the banks were turning him down one after the other. But there eventually was a bank that was willing to give him some money because they believed in the vision in what he saw. And so he got the money, and as you know, he built Disneyland in Los Angeles. And to this day, Disneyland is seeing hundreds of millions of people come to it from all over the globe, having a great time. But it was something that he saw when he was younger, and whatever you see will eventually be. And the story goes that before Disney World opened in Florida, the reporters went up to Walt Disney's wife because Walt actually had passed away before the finish of construction of Disney World in Florida. And so they went to his wife and they said, isn't it a shame that Walt wasn't alive to see this? And she looked at him confused and said, he did see this 50 years ago. Because whatever you see will eventually be. And right now you may be wondering where I'm at. I'm at C3 Church San Diego. And as you know, I'm a pastor at this church, one of the pastors. And I can remember the first time my pastor told me, hey, you're going to be preaching messages at some point. And I started to, almost in disbelief, I couldn't believe that I would actually be on a stage preaching to people that would be interested in something that I had to say. And but what he told me to do was what he did, and that was to basically visualize yourself speaking and preaching and visualize people responding. And so I remember the building that I'm in right now wasn't actually always here, obviously. And so I remember when it was just a 24-hour fitness. And we've actually remodeled it into becoming a fantastic church. And so I'm standing on the stage right now. And, here's the stage, and behind me is all the seats, obviously. And I can remember before this thing was even finished and built, I would come into this sanctuary, and I would stand on where the stage was going to be, and I would visualize myself preaching and sharing a message and seeing people's lives change and seeing people respond to the message. And I remember seeing it. So by the time I actually did it, I believed that I can do it. Because whatever you see will be. And so I want to encourage you today that whatever you're dreaming for, first you got to see it. And if you can just get yourself to see it, I'm telling you, you can achieve it. So go dream, get a vision for your life, get a vision for your business, get a vision for your family, and begin to see it. And I'm telling you, it's going to come to pass. We'll see you next time at Quick Notes for Success.